Salutations, I'm the Vengeful Vadam. Last week, the Master Chief Collection on Steam dropped a new update that brought a significant addition. Not only did we get the new mod tools for Halo 4 and Halo 2 Anniversary's multiplayer, but Steam Workshop integration has finally been implemented for MCC. Introducing MCC Plug and Play, the future, much more simple method of installing mods for this game for newcomers and veterans alike. In the past, users had to manually replace map files with the modified ones in order to access and play mods, but this is no longer the case. Get ready folks, because the following tutorial is going to be jam-packed with a lot of information, and if you blink, you'll miss some of these crucial steps. Step 1. Access the MCC's new Steam Workshop page. Step 2. Find a mod that you want to play. Step 3 is the most complex part. You better be paying attention. Step 3. Click subscribe. And you're done. No, really, that's it. That's a new method for installing mods for this game. Depending on the type of mod that you have installed, whether it's campaign, firefight, or multiplayer, you'll access your mods in a completely different way than we have before. Previously, when we had to replace map files on our own, we had to remember which default map we swapped out with our modded map and load that map entry. For example, if I swapped out, say, Halo 3's The Storm level with a modded map, I need to load up the Storm in the menu to play that mod. Now, modded content will have their own entries in the menu completely separate from MCC's vanilla content. When you open any of the game's different modes of play, you'll see two new subsections. Built-in refers to MCC's standard, non-modified maps, but there's a new section that will offer the modified maps in their own submenu. For campaign mods, they will have their own specific submenus where you can scroll through the mod's content and play the maps they offer. Multiplayer and firefight are a bit different though. All of your modded maps, whether they're from the same author or different ones, will be included together in a list entirely comprised of modded maps. Also, if and only if you're enjoying the content that you've been watching so far, it'd mean the world to me if you liked the video and subscribed for more Halo content from this channel, and leave a comment on your thoughts on all of this new functionality coming to MCC. There's one more thing I'd like to mention about all this. While the installation process for them is way more accessible now, getting groups of people together to actually play on them is a bit of a different story. Like in the past, we still have to play modded multiplayer maps in standard custom games in order to experience these levels at their fullest potential. The custom games browser currently doesn't support modified multiplayer maps, and there's no way to host your own dedicated server for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Each modded multiplayer session will need to be planned out, and that's honestly a bit of a bummer. I hope to see these features come to MCC soon, because once that happens, I feel modded multiplayer on this game will reach a true apex that could truly rival custom editions. Regardless, Steam Workshop and Plug and Play support is a majorly positive first step, and I'm thankful we finally have access to it. The MCC development team has been killing it, and I'm so happy with the state of the game right now. Before we go, I'd like to make a couple of announcements. Firstly, with the wake of Steam Workshop and the rest of the mod tools being released, we at VKMT are starting a modding tutorial series on the VKMT YouTube channel called The Library. Not only will I be contributing to some of the installments of this series, but many of the others in this team will as well, with each contributor having several years worth of modding experience under their belts. We'll be covering concepts such as getting started with modding, as well as tagging, scenario editing, scripting, sound editing, mapping, animation, and more. Our first episode is actually already live on the VKMT channel, so go check it out. One more announcement is the return of the Halo Mod Showcase series on this channel. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a while now, but I wanted to wait until mod installation was going to be a lot easier to do, and here we are with Steam Workshop. I'm going to try to have the first installment on here real soon, so stay tuned. And that's going to be it for this video. I'd like to thank my Sangheili Zealot Tomislav, as well as counselors Punk Anderson, Alec Hash, Michael Johnson, Tom Bax, Basic Toast, I think that's Ghost? Let me know how you pronounce that one. Scatman, UNSC Shooter, C3 Sabretooth, The Cave Potato, Just Larm, Joshua Fisher, Synonymous Hooligan, Sean T, Conlor Daytona, Brad Mayan, Kyle Dealman, and Ghost Slayer. This is the Vengeful Vadam. Always remember that you matter more than you think you do. and I'll see you on the great journey.